Greetings, everyone. It is an honor to be present before you today. My name is Anupam Singh, and I'm excited to share my analysis for Week 2 Task 4 on WaveCon Telecom, hosted by AtliQ Technologies. This presentation has been divided into 5 sections. We're going to begin with discussing a little bit about company and its latest achievement. Then we're going to move forward with discussing problem statement for which the analysis has been conducted. Then we're going to discuss about the objectives of this presentation, a little bit about data utilized for conducting the analysis, and last but not the least, we're going to present some insights and recommendations. WaveCon Telecom is a prominent leader in the telecommunication industry and has recently achieved a significant milestone with the launch of 5G network service. This advancement marks a transformative step in the company's mission to revolutionize connectivity. The company is navigating numerous bottlenecks and challenges in the rapidly evolving telecom landscape, particularly following the launch of 5G in May 2022. The goal of this presentation is to effectively communicate the insights generated out of the analysis conduction and to equip stakeholders with a comprehensive understanding to enable informed and data-driven decision making. WaveCon has established a strong presence across 15 cities. The analysis is based on data consolidated over an 8-month timeline. The period of Jan to April is considered before 5G launch period. In the month of May, the company successfully rolled out its 5G network. The period of June to September is considered a period of after the launch of 5G. Now let us dive deep into the insights generated. Let us discuss about impact on revenue post 5G launch. What is the impact of the 5G launch on revenue? Before the launch of 5G, the company garnered 16 billion rupees of revenue, which got dwindled to 15.9 billion after the launch of 5G, indicating a 0.5% reduction in the revenue generation. Mumbai crossed highest revenue post 5G launch of about 2.45 billion, whereas Raipur stood at the last with lowest revenue generation of about 0.16 billion rupees. As can be seen in the chart, Lucknow projects the highest revenue percentage change of about 1.28%. On the contrary, Delhi represents the lowest revenue change percentage of minus 2.83%. When you're pioneering at something, you don't have really much data about how your product will fare in the market. And so you're bound to commit certain mistakes. But this also provides an opportunity to bring about improvements and launch a second version of your product before your competitors launch their own version of first product. And this is the case with WaveCon as well. By focusing on the 40% of these cities where they are projecting a negative revenue change percentage, the company can augment its revenue generation by 10%. Now let us move ahead with the analysis of underperforming KPIs. Which KPI is underperforming after the launch of 5G? There are two KPIs. The first one is total active users. Before the launch of 5G, there were 84 million active users with WaveCon Telecom, which got reduced to 77% million after the introduction of 5G, indicating an 8.29% reduction. As can be seen from the chart, Pune recorded highest active user percentage increase of about 18.06%, whereas Chennai recorded the lowest increase in a total active user percentage of about 0.35%. Mumbai harbors highest total active user count of about 11 billion, whereas Raipur harbors only 1 million total active users. The next KPI is total unsubscribed users. Before the launch of 5G, the total unsubscribed users of WaveCon Telecom stood at 5.6 million, which got increased to 7 million after the introduction of 5G, indicating an increase of 23.5% change. As can be seen from the chart, Lucknow Lucknow recorded the highest rate of total unsubscribed users of about 77.91%, whereas Mumbai is the only city with a negative total unsubscribed user growth percentage. That means Mumbai has been able to attract more customers. Delhi has the highest number of total unsubscribed users of about 0.89 million, whereas Raipur has the lowest total unsubscribed users of about 63,000. Let us discuss about the tariffs and plans. After the 5G launch, which plans are performing well in terms of revenue? Which plans are not performing well? After conducting thorough analysis, the best performing plan was Smart Recharge Pack with 2 GB per day combo for 3 months, which was able to garner 33% increase in revenue from 1.8 billion rupees to 2.4 billion rupees. When stacked against other best performing plans, Smart Recharge Pack with 2 GB per day combo for 3 months stood first. On the contrary, the most underperforming plan was 25 GB combo 3G/4G data pack, which resulted in 73.28% constriction in revenue from 0.58 billion to 0.15 billion. When stacked against other plans, it turned out to be the most underperforming plan. Now let us discuss some strategic planning decisions. Is there any plan affected largely by the 5G launch? Should we continue or discontinue that plan? Plan that got most affected by the 5G rollout was 25 GB combo 3G/4G data pack. The revenue generation of this plan before the rollout of 5G was Rs 582.4 million, which got reduced to 155.6 million after the rollout of 5G, resulting in 73.28% reduction in revenue generation potential. As can be seen in the chart, from Jan to April indicates a period of before 5G revenue trends, whereas from May to August, this period indicates the revenue trends of after 5G launch. Since the chart depicts that there is a steep decrease in the revenue generation, hence it is suggested that we should discontinue with the plan, as it is visible that people are preferring speed more than the availability of data. Now let us discuss a little bit about discontinued plans. Is there any plan that is discontinued after the 5G launch? What is the reason for it? After conducting thorough analysis, we reduced to 3 plans. The first plan is Daily Savior with 1 GB per day data and validity of 1 day. The chart depicts its revenue trends before it got discontinued. The next plan is Combo Top Up with 14.95 rupees of talk time and 300 MB data, performing worse than the former. Then comes Big Combo Pack with 6 GB per day data and validity of 3 days, performing the worst among the 3. What could be the possible reasons for their discontinuation? Low market demand. People are preferring long validity plans more than these plans because these plans are mostly used when there is an emergency situation, such as the daily data got exhausted and they need a booster, or when they're traveling somewhere and they need large amount of data for only small period of time. Long-term validity plans favor. As discussed previously, long-term validity plans provides a comfort of not recharging more frequently. Next season is limited data availability. In the 2 plans, the data availability is fairly low, only 1 GB data for 1 day and only 300 MB data. Last but not the least, the unavailability of 5G speeds in these plans. These plans fail to offer 5G speeds with the data provided to them. The other plans with longer validity are already providing 3G and 4G reduced speeds after their 5G data availability, and so these plans are not preferred by the customers. These plans resulted in lower revenue generation. And so these plans got discontinued. Let us discuss some of the recommendations that could help the company generate more revenue. Firstly, the company must focus on expanding its market reach. Currently, it has roots in 15 cities, but expanding the network to other cities, especially in tier 2 and tier 3 cities where the competitors are not performing well, would help them garner more revenue. Next could be is enhancing customer experience. There are certain situations where customers are facing constant interruption in their network, resulting in interrupted web browsing and video streaming experiences. By working on this, they can enhance the customer satisfaction and improve customer experience. The next is diversifying product portfolio. Apart from providing only cellular services, the company can also include broadband services and can also provide customers with a family plan, where only single bill can be generated for the entire family's data and other usages, resulting in reduced expenses of their consumers and increasing customer satisfaction. The next is marketing and branding, and this cannot be stressed enough. When the product is at the growth phase, there is no such thing that exists like too much branding and marketing. Next comes is anticipating market trends. Technologies are evolving along with the businesses, and so problem statements are also arising. By addressing these problems with viable solutions, the company can increase its revenue. Thank you for listening. For any queries and recommendations, you can reach out to me at anupam848484@gmail.com. Or you can also post your recommendations and queries in the comment section below. Your valuable feedback will only help me improve my performance, my presentation skills, and deliver quality content. I'll see you soon.